Okay, everybody. I just tried to sit down here to make this health update, and I was getting ready to just sit here and take a nap, and I was watching Marlo's video. And in her video, towards the end, her camera falls over and wipes out some of her things, and I felt really bad. And I'm literally trying to get my camera set up, and I want to move my wagon because I've got you guys sitting on my wagon, got my tripod because it's one of those with little knobbies and you can wrap it around stuff. Got it wrapped around my wagon. Tried to move my wagon closer to me and about wiped everything off the top of one of my stands. I was like, whoa, wait, why is everything falling? And it dawned on me the cords were stuck in the wagon. Yeah, that happened. Thankfully, the things that fell were nothing that got broken. Essie and her little thing that she's sitting in did not come off because that would have been not good. So here's my health update. I'm just not with it, but I wanted to get this made while I'm sitting here and while I'm awake, because I think I'm gonna lay back down, take another nap. Sounds like a good idea. My appointment was for 8:30. I got taken back just about 9 o'clock. Well, taken into OR just about 9 o'clock. Surgery room. And it took them about an hour before I went actually back to surgery. And I was it was only supposed to take 10 minutes from the time I went back to surgery to come back out. And then about a half an hour in recovery, and then I leave. I was a little more than half an hour in surgery. So what they did was they found a small hernia in my stomach, and he fixed that while he was there instead of going in and having to redo everything, which I had signed a paper for them to do anything that was minor while he was there. So he did that. And my papers show like pictures of everything. So there was that. And he fixed that little thing. I mean, so he fixed that little hernia. And then there were some polyps that he removed, and they are being sent away to be tested. Did some biopsies of them, and they're being tested. He also did some biopsies of my stomach itself and having that tested. The main reason for that is I've already had some the previous doctor that did one 4.5 years ago had done this and removed 5 nodules, 3 from just the end of my esophagus and 2 from just inside of my stomach. And they came back benign. And that was it. There'd been nothing more done since then. So, and then I have on my mom's side of the family, her father, which would be my grandfather, he died from throat cancer. And then on my dad's side of the family, after going through and looking at all the family history and finding information, that's what's so good about going through and finding genealogy and getting to see all the different obituaries and things like that is information that you never had before can be at your fingertips. Like, there were rumors about my real great grandfather in my from my family about, you know, him and his wife, and that they had taken off on a, you know, with, there was a whole bunch of kids and they had taken off and gone west and farmed out a couple of the kids, and that was it, you know, and taken the rest with them. Which wasn't true. But when I got looking and searching the genealogy, and I found that he actually died from stomach cancer. So there is that real concern there. So that is something that needs to be watched. So, you know, if you don't know a whole lot about your family history, or there's some big tale about what could have happened or something, don't always go by the tales that you hear, because it could be tales because of some hatred or something, you know, not necessarily because they're just want to be mean, but, you know, we're talking back in the, you know, early 1900s, mid 1900s. You know, I'm talking 1920s and all that. 1930s, 1940s. Things weren't really discussed. So, to cover up the truth and stuff, they make up these stories, and then, you know, things get hidden. Now, where my great grandma Inez went, we don't know. We have no clue. Why she gave up one child and not the other children, have no clue. Why she gave up my grandfather, we'll never know. We'll never know the truth, because there's nobody around to say what the truth is. Because all there is the stories that have always been told for years. So being able to find things that are in obituaries and things that are truthful when you're looking at family history and documents like that, if you need to know, especially when it comes to medical, those things become very valuable to you. So don't let family history, family arguments, and that kind of thing get in the way of your health. So that's where I am with that. And I did discuss with him because over the last 2 months, my hair has been falling out at an alarming rate. And I asked him about that today, and he says, no, it has nothing to do with the length of your hair, because I had people say, oh, it's too long, you need to cut it, is why it's falling out. There's a couple of vitamins and nutrients that my body's not getting because of the gastroparesis. It's not getting those things from my food anymore. And one of them is the thiamine or vitamin B12. So I'm going to go when I'm feeling a little better. I actually have some here. I'll just go grab. And if I can remember where I put them, I think they're in the bedroom. And just start taking some. And but he's going to have some workup done to see what all my body's lacking, because my body's missing so many nutrients that it needs right now. And that's why my hair's been falling out. And I mean massive amounts. Every morning my hairbrush is full. And the worse my health gets, nutrient wise, the more things that are going to continue to go wrong. And so today there was a lot done. I was actually under for a little more than half an hour to get all this done, and to get the thing, the hernia taken care of, and to remove the polyps, and to get the biopsies and all that stuff. I'm a little, I'm a lot tired, very tired, because ever since my first stroke, whenever I go under now, when I come out of it, I vomit a lot. So it gave me Zofran, which makes me very tired. But I'm just really tired anyways. So, and my face is incredibly hot, but I'm not running a fever. And the other thing that I discussed with him was the gastric bypass. And he said, you've lost so much weight already, and you're continuing to lose weight. He said, with what's going on and what he sees in my stomach now, he doesn't think a gastric bypass would be a good idea. He says, you've got too much going on in there to have that surgery. So, which kind of I was thinking of canceling anyways. Just because I've had to stop losing weight. I've had to eat things I wouldn't normally eat, which is causing me pain, to stop, to be able to stay above 30% body mass index. Now I can just go back to the way I was eating, and maybe I'll feel a little bit better, because I've been in so much pain. But so there's that. So no more gastric bypass. He said just the mere fact of me losing weight will help my liver. He's going to check my liver a little farther. He says, but first we need to get your stomach in a little better place. He said the liver, there's some things going on with it, but he has other ways of fixing my liver without doing the gastric bypass. He said, we will work with that. because my weight has gotten down to such a more manageable goal as it is now, that um, over the next, it'll be 3 months before I see him again now, unless there's something drastic with my um, results. Um, by the time I see him in 3 months, I should be down to my goal or really close to it. So by then, he's going to do another workup on my liver, and we'll take it from there, which makes me feel so much more comfortable. Right now, I'm just waiting to hear back on my the biopsies that were done on my stomach and the biopsies on the polyps that they removed, and to see how they turned out, and hopefully everything was good. Right now I'm just kind of bloated, tired, and a little sore. Um, and hopefully everything will be fine. And Saturday I have a big event here in Adrian. I'm just kind of ready for another nap. I'm drinking as much liquid as possible. I should be up walking around a little more, but I walked around the apartment. I just felt kind of crappy after I did, and I just sat back down and decided to get this out to you guys. So, everyone, I want to thank you so much for. I know I posted it on social media, and a lot of prayers and well wishes. So, I want to thank everybody in advance for everything, and I will talk to all you guys in another video about because here it is, the beginning of November, about the Christmas card. I know Marlo has already put out her video about the Christmas cards, and I was going to wait until after this weekend. I need to get around to making cards again. Yeah, November's here. It's already here, guys. Yep. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to all of you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.